and welcome to JNN's Weekday News. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Unique Francis. Let's get into the news. The Trinidad-based Caribbean Public Health Agency, CARPHA, says it has not stopped conducting tests for the chikungunya virus, but has instead scaled up its capability to meet increased demands. A CARPHA statement said that contrary to media reports, the agency has stepped up its activities in light of the evolving epidemic. CARPHA Executive Director Dr. C. James Hospitals said that the agency has scaled up its capability to meet the increased demand for testing in the Caribbean. Last week, the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, urged Caribbean countries to eradicate the breeding sites of mosquitoes that transmit dengue and the chikungunya virus, even as it warned of a possible increase in patients suffering from these diseases. Since the start of the year, countries in Latin America and the Caribbean have reported nearly 850,000 cases of dengue and 470 deaths from severe dengue. PAHO said that between December 2013 and September 5 of this year, 650,000 cases of the chikungunya virus, including 37 deaths, have been reported. In the meantime, speaking on RJR's doctor's orders yesterday, Dr. Winston Dawes sought to clarify some of the misconceptions held about the chikungunya virus.
Chikungunya it's a new virus. We did not have it in the Caribbean before earlier this year. But it is not a killer virus. It causes pains, and you may have a rash, and of course you have flu-like illnesses, stuffed nose, fever, that sort of thing. But it's far less deadly than dengue, which kills more people. And chikungunya, as far as death is concerned, is primarily in the very young, the very old, or the infirm.
In addition, Winston Dawes' son, Dr. Al Dawes, outlined some home remedies that should not be used in the event that a person thinks he or she has contracted the virus.
We should not take fever grass for this because it contains one of the compounds that is in aspirin. And it can cause bleeding. So it's very important for persons who want to take home remedies, stay away from fever grass if you have flu-like symptoms.
Students traveling on Jamaica Urban Transit Company JUTC buses today to get to school will be required to pay their fares using a SMARTA card if they want to benefit from the concessionary fares. The JUTC fully implemented its cashless SMARTA card system for students, the elderly and the disabled who benefit from concession rates at midnight Saturday. This means that only persons paying the adult fare of $120 will be allowed the option of paying by cash on its regular buses. However, the company said there is no deadline in place to implement a fully cashless system for adults. The Jamaican government and the World Bank are close to concluding negotiations for a US $20 million loan facility to finance a project for youth employment in digital and animation industries. The project is expected to establish a viable ecosystem for the growth of digital and animation industries in Jamaica. This should provide near new employment and empowerment opportunities for the island's talented youth. Julian Robinson, Minister of State in the Ministry of Science, Technology, Energy and Mining, says there has been a global demand for outsourcing of animation content, and the only issue preventing further growth of Jamaican companies is the availability of skilled persons. He says Jamaica is being positioned to capitalize on the lucrative returns and opportunities being earned in the animation industry globally, and the funds should facilitate widespread training of local animators. And in sports, Rashid Dwar joined the sub-20 seconds club from his personal best 19.98 seconds in the 200 meters on yesterday's second and final day of the IAAF Intercontinental Cup in Morocco. Dwyer added to his growing reputation of rising to the big occasions by placing second to America's teammate Alonzo Edward of Panama, who was given the same time as both men hit the line almost in a dead heat. Jason Morgan was third in the men's discus throw with 62.70 meters as the Americas team finished second in the overall standings on 390 points, well behind Europe, who retained their title with 447.5 points. Africa were third with 339 points, while Asia Pacific finished fourth with 257.5 points. And those were the headlines for today. Please ensure to check out our website at JamaicanNewsNetwork.com. I'm Unique Francis, and this is JNN News Worth Watching.